Let me get my hood on here. All right. Hey guys, welcome back to Ray's World. We are outside, we are checking on the bees. There's a whole bunch of dead bees on the bottom board, so we're gonna pull the hive apart, we're gonna inspect the brood, and we're gonna clean off that bottom board, all right? Let's get to it. So guys, I don't know if you can see that, but there is a bee there. What she is doing is she is cleaning out the hive. They're actually dragging all of the dead bees out of the hive. It's a lot of work for them to do that. It expends a lot of energy for them. First thing I want to show you is that we've wrapped our hive. We've had it wrapped all winter. We're going to take all of this insulation off. This right here, this is to help protect against critters. So just in case, you know, we've got bears here in Michigan. I haven't seen any around my house, but we do have them here in Michigan. All right, they are not very happy, so let me give you a rundown here while they settle down. That top piece, that cinder block right there, is to help keep the, you know, bears or raccoons or anything else from opening the lid. This right here is just the top lid. It's got a metal surface, it's waterproof. This piece right here, this is a feeder. So there's sugar water in there. There has been for a couple of weeks. This is really should be a brood box because it's so big, but I'm using it as a super / brood box. This little metal strip right here, this is a queen excluder, so the queen cannot get up here to the sugar water. And then this is the bottom brood box. And as you can see, we got a lot of dead bees. And as I explained, it's a lot of work for them to clean it out. So we're gonna give them a hand. What we're looking for here is we're looking for any pests, we're looking for disease, and I'd like to see some brood. I'd also like to find the queen if I could.
Yep, the queen is hard to find.
If I can see the queen, then we're doing okay. Normally I don't wear a bee suit too often, but these bees haven't smelled me all winter, so they're not familiar with me anymore. I'm a little foreign to them, and I want them. Oh yeah. Oh, we got a lot of bees.
A lot dead?
Oh, well, we got a lot of dead bees. We got a lot of live bees too. Guys, I thought this hive was dying. My wife texted me the other day at work, and she said, I think these are baby bees. And she sent me a picture. Oh yeah, they're mad. They're swarming after me right now. Jack, let's smoke them. Now guys, I don't like to smoke my bees very often, but I just want to let them know that I'm coming. Just a little bit of smoke. Get them down in the hive. Calm them down a little bit. They're going to go back down in the hive and they're going to fill their bellies with some honey. And that will calm them down a bit. There's a lot of propolis on this excluder. They've worked real hard to seal it. Propolis is a mixture of bee spit and sap from trees, resin from trees. Very sticky. They use it to seal the hive. And they have sealed this good. Ah, here we go. We can clean that off too. We got a bunch of dead bees on that. All right. This, holy smokes guys, this is full of honey. Now this isn't our honey, this is the bees' honey. Very tight. Wow. I don't know if I can get these frames out of here.
Like glued shut.
I don't know if you guys can see them, but they're freaking out. They're not happy that I'm doing this. But I really want to inspect these frames.
There we go.
Like that?
They made a lot
Whoa.
of money.
So guys, look at that. See all that? That's all capped honey. That's all capped honey. But again, that's for them, that's not for me. So we're not going to harvest that.
Well, that's a lot. Holy smokes. I did not know bees make tons.
Jack, get the smoker.
Okay.
Give them a little bit of smoke. Do that. Just a little bit of smoke right here. Do it. Point it down. There you go, do it. Good, good. Just a little smoke to calm them down.
There's some bees that are fighting.
Yeah, she's carrying a dead bee. Oh,
Holy smokesies.
that's a full frame
Of
capped honey. Look at that. Is that larva? There's larva on the bottom. That larva will die now. But there's larva on the bottom. That's a good sign. That means our queen is alive.
They like glued that.
Oh yeah, that's a heavy frame.
That's all capped honey.
Yep.
Not some of the.
So is the next one.
bees off.
That's what we're trying to do. Guys, we're just trying to clean up some of the dead bees. They'll clean out the rest of them. Not a big deal.
That's a lot of capped honey.
Yeah, there's a lot of honey in there, Jack.
But what will they do with all this honey?
They'll eat it. There's not a lot of flowers right now. So they need this honey
To survive.
to survive.
But there is a lot of sugar water.
I don't see a queen on this frame.
But the next one has tons of bees.
Oh yeah, sure does, Jack.
They're way not happy. They're like surrounding you.
Yep. I'm glad you got gloves on, buddy.
Yeah. So glad.
Oh, I see her.
Where?
I see her. Guys, she's got the white dot. She's got the white dot on her. I don't know if you can see her or not. See her, Jack? She's got the white dot.
Oh yes, she just went into another bee.
All right, so that's good. I'm not going to pull any more frames.
We were just checking if we were gonna see.
That's all I wanted to see.
All that for a queen bee.
Yep.
She's very tricky to find. There's a lot.
Take that leaf.
I wish we could taste some though, honey.
Yeah, it's not for us. This fall we'll get some though. This hive is alive, strong. I didn't see any brood, but that's okay. Whoa.
What?
I almost tipped over the hive.
Uh-oh.
Okay, now what we really want to do is take off this box and look at the next one.
There's also bees surrounding the bees.
All right, this is heavy, guys. Move, Jack. All right, good job.
All the dead bees.
Let me show you guys how many dead bees we have. That's full, right there. That's how many bees died this winter. That's brood comb. You see how dark it is? That's where the babies are reared. I don't think the queen has been down there yet. So they'll reuse this comb, guys. Once they migrate down into the lower brood box, they'll reuse this comb.
I only have one.
So it's good to see that it's all nice and full, built out. So you can see some workers checking it out. Probably doing a little prep for the queen. Oh, there's some honey. So that's brood honey. I see a couple of capped brood cells.
I have a lot of bees. I am.
All right, cool. All right. Oh yeah. Look at that honey.
Whoa.
There's a lot of honey there.
Yeah.
Honeycomb, there's honey in there. We'll save that. We'll take that back to the house. There's old brood in there. We're gonna get rid of that. We don't want them building out in that direction like that. Any of the honey, guys, that hits the ground or the wax that hits the ground, the bees will forage that. We're gonna eat that later. Look at, show them that, Jack. The bees will forage that and they'll recover what they can. So Jack, show them the hive here. So we're gonna clean off all this. All right, let's get this bottom board down. Come on, girls, move. Let's get this box down.
There we go.
Start to look like a hive again. Okay, right here. So we're scraping that off just to clean it up. All right. All right, we're ready for the top. There's the main brood. Ugh. That probably weighs 60 pounds. Whew. There's our queen excluder. She can't fit through this. The worker bees can, but she can't. And so this always separates the supers, which is where they have excess honey, and the brood box, which is where the young are made. So let's get that in. Take the feeder off. So later in the year, we'll put a super on here and then the feeder on top of that. The feeder, this goes down into the hive. This is full of sugar water.
Yep.
That's all crystallized.
That's all.
That's all right. It'll warm up as it warms up out here. Yeah, that's a good hive.
Put sugar water in my hand.
I thought this hive was dead and wasn't going to make it, but it looks like it is. So I actually ordered another hive. And so we're going to have to set up another one, probably right here. We'll get some cinder blocks down, level it with some boards, and we'll set up another hive right here. That's a soybean field, and so there's 150 acres of flowers. When those soybeans come up and they flower, they get all kinds of soybeans. All right, so let's get the lid back on and give these poor girls a break. We probably should put the insulation back on. We've got some cooler nights coming, and there's not enough bees in there. There's not enough bees in there to keep them all warm. So we're gonna put the insulation back on. So here's that piece of honeycomb right there, and you can just see it's dripping. Huh. Mmm. Mmm. That's good right there. It's all crystallized, so it's last year's. I don't know if you can see the crystals. Yeah, that's because it's last year's honey. They'll scavenge the rest of this. Mmm. Oh, that's good. Wax and all, man. I'll tell you what, guys, that doesn't get any better. I love beekeeping. I've only been doing it for a few years. It's more than just throw a hive out and the bees take care of themselves. You got to take care of them. I didn't see any drones, and I didn't see any brood. Man, I got wax all in my teeth, guys. I'm sorry. Yeah, this is good stuff. Yeah, so that's the one hive. Bees have made it a full year. We'll put another hive over here to the side where my cart is. We'll get another hive going this year. What do you think, Jack? Thanks for watching, guys. Y'all take care.